in Japan sound really gay. Let me explain. So not all, but many Japanese gay men speak with an effeminate affect. This is a linguistic phenomenon that happens across a lot of cultures. Not all, but many cultures. So you have these straight white American men that go to Japan as part of some teaching exchange program, and they meet a local Japanese woman and they fall in love. They're spending a lot of time with each other, they might even be married, so the straight white American man picks up a lot of the linguistic characteristics of their Japanese female partner. Long story short, you end up with this American man who's saying things in Japanese like, "Oh, darling, you mustn't." It's amazing. So yeah, in Japan, when you meet a white American man who sounds gay, you have to wonder to yourself, is he gay or does he have a Japanese wife? To be
I live in Illinois, and this is for sure how I can tell the government's shut down.
Stephen B's in the chat hanging out. Hang off from work. Abo Grizzlies. Comics and topics. Thank you.
That's gotta be AI.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're talking.
This video is going viral on Twitter right now. This is a principal who did a tap of the shoulder trick the kid. Then now he is embracing him. You may be thinking, what's viral about this? Well, in this next clip, he sits down next to these students.
I saw this one earlier and I kept waiting for the shoe to drop. And it turns out they found 17 bodies in the crawl space under his house.
On a wheelchair.
No.
What's with this principle? What is the common denominator here? High-fiving students, being a good role model, loving every child as if they were his own.
I'm not going to say
with
that.
We need more of this. You may be thinking this video is going to take a dark turn, but look, this principal, lovely guy. This is going freaking viral. This video has 50 million views of just clips from the cameras. This teacher, principal guy, doing a freaking good job, man. Now, when I see this type of thing, this is what I think of. Dear soul. But in an institution, I will say, I am not a fan of the modern education system. I do believe it is intentionally flawed. It's supposed to make efficient factory workers. It has nothing to do with making you educated and critical thinking. That doesn't exist. So he's a dear soul in a system, and he's making the best of it, so God bless his soul.
My husband just said he thinks my period might be coming soon. How very weird. He's got no idea when my period's coming.
That child is a future politician.
One in the duck suit or this one?
The duck.
That
was a liberal voter. You scared a poor baby.
Is that supposed to be?
Meow, 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 meow.
There we go.
What is this guy's problem?
We've all been there. Let's admit it.
I'm bringing my daughter on her first hunt this morning, and this is what she insisted on wearing.
That's because you're a good father.
This? What's this?
How come she can't cut these off when they're done?
Giraffe? What is this?
Daddy?
What is it?
Did you know that in the 1930s, a common side job for tattoo artists and barbers was known as the black eye specialist? Sailors and day laborers would come into town for a tattoo and a haircut because those two businesses would often share a storefront at the time. Then go out for a night of drinking, which would often end with getting into a bar fight. These workers needed a way to conceal their black eyes from their bosses in fear of being seen as a troublemaker and being passed over for a job the next day on the dock. The black eyes made natural process involved placing leeches around the eye to suck out any excess blood.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
But this didn't always fix the problem, so they would apply makeup to conceal the rest of the swelling around the eye. These workers could then head off to the docks without fear of losing a day's pay, and then wipe the makeup off once they're on the ship. Did you know?
Continue on Puseyville Road for 1 mile.
Don't mind if I do.
Uncle Sam with his finger up his nose. Here shows mother wanted for child abuse. And you can put fill your mother's name in right here.
They're called the Garbage Pail Kids, a parody on Cabbage Patch Dolls, but parents aren't laughing.
He's sitting there with a button in his lap ready to, or he blows his head off, and when it comes off, it looks like the atomic bomb. It looks communistic. It looks like
communistic.
Maybe someone is trying to break the American family.
The bubble gum cards are made by a Pennsylvania company, but they're being sold locally at 7-Eleven stores and Toys R Us. Parents are banding together to get the product off store shelves.
The protest is being organized by parents of children who attend the Daybridge Learning Center in Duncanville. Parents who've put their concerns on paper in the form of a petition.
This is a petition that some of the parents have decided that we would like to circulate to try to get the Garbage Patch Kids taken off of the market. They depict violence and destruction of children and by children. It defaces different United States monuments and Uncle Sam.
7-year-old Joe Tucker says the Garbage Pail Kids are popular at his school.
A regular Karen or Southern Karen?
They've always wanting them.
Duncanville parents will circulate the petition this weekend and take it to local distributors next week. Officials at 7-Eleven and Toys R Us were not available for comment today.
2, 1, here we go.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
I'm glad to see you got a sense of humor. So do I.
Oh, my darling, not 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
I'm gonna get a cappuccino soon. I'm gonna strangle somebody.
Space. A vast, dark void in need of exploration. Yeah, right! Space isn't about exploring, it's about getting rich. What's the fastest way to get rich? By collecting the splinters of Yggdrasil for glorious bounty. Too bad it's also the quickest way to get dead. Join Mistress Craven and her crew of scantily clad scoundrels as they sail the stars in search of the splinters of Yggdrasil. Magic, mayhem, and miniskirts in space. Go to abochristly.com to learn more. See you soon, matey.
In a world where sequels and prequels and derivative slop rule the TV and movie landscape, one magazine dares to make fun of them all. One mag to roast them all, one mag to troll them, one mag to break their balls, and in the ratings blow them.
Cut!
Welcome, 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 everyone. It's your host, Doc Blaylock. Welcome to my coffee shop. I am Doc Blaylock, and you're not. Is there a booger? They're talking about boogers backstage. What the hell? I don't know what's going on with those guys, but welcome. Welcome to the coffee shop. Good to see you, Abbo. Good to see you, Stephen B. LMAE 8337. That's kind of a, who are you? Do we know you? Because it's only showing us at handles, and I don't know why it does that, but that's what we're seeing. So yeah, listen, our guest last week was a wonderful Katie Shaw, but we spent so much time looking at her fantastic book, Dragon Child, that we didn't do meme review. So there's been a backlog of memes. So got a big meme extravaganza for you today. And absolutely no commentary about current events because I have no idea what's going on in the world. I've been really busy this week. I haven't even watched the news. But, speaking of being clueless about things, I want to bring out my co host, Mr. Darin Wagner.
Right on cue, Christy. Thank you so much for that. Okay, Doc, take a. Hey, Doc, can you take off your hat for a moment?
No.
Okay.
I washed my scalp, but I can't do a thing with it.
Okay, well, it's probably a good thing you're wearing it because normally when you have it off, you look like the moon from A Trip to the Moon.
How about Grizz says, yeah, you didn't miss anything. Trump bad, same old news. Orange man bad. Yep, we get it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Darin, how are you?
Oh, I'm just ducky. How about you?
Yeah,
I watched a pretty fun movie last night. That was the most enjoyment I've had all day. It was a Waka Joe Waka movie. And any movie with Waka Joe Waka in it is a good movie in my book.
Was anything that you just said even English? What?
Yeah. It was a Waka Joe Waka movie. Yeah.
What is a
Waka Joe Waka Joe Waka Joe Waka Joe Waka Joe Waka Joe Waka Joe? It was the month of September. Waka Joe Waka Joe Waka Joe Waka Joe. As they'll always remember. Waka Joe Waka Joe Waka Joe Waka Joe.
I gotta put up with people. What the hell are you talking about, Darin? You watched a movie and you liked it, and it had somebody I've never heard of in it. Okay, gotcha.
The joke's already over. We can move on now.
Oh, okay. Well, that was the joke.
That was the joke. Yes.
That was a joke, everybody.
Yes, that was the joke of the stream.
That porn.
You can all tune out now. You can all go to like Linus Tech Tips or something now.
Yeah, go watch the real life.
Yeah, see, Christy had to take herself off camera backstage. She was laughing so hard.
I just sneezed so hard my soul left my body for a minute. Mercy me.
Is she going to be on camera for this show, or is she just going to be back there? Because I'd like to introduce her. She's like a Slim Jim, thin, spicy, and ready to snap. Christy Phillips.
Worked all week on that joke. Give him some love, you guys. So, chat, how are you guys doing? Let's hear from you before we dive further into this chaotic mess that is a live stream. I remember, Darin, by the way,
mm-hmm.
you were close enough to the Navy I was in to remember the great white hat itch. When it starts getting hot, you start sweating under the band of that damn thing.
Yep.
And you would itch all the way around the crown of your head.
Yep.
So you would grab it and go, itch, itch.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would. You could, and if your haircut was regulation, you'd hear the squeak.
Yeah.
It's funny when I was in basic training. That's when they switched. So I remember in the beginning of basic training, first 2-3 weeks, we were wearing white hats with our dungarees, and then we had to switch to Initially, it was just ones that said Navy, and then later they for the classes after mine, they switched to big bold letters recruit. Yeah.
Because you're not already humiliated enough.
Yes. And you had that one poor guy in the middle of the formation with both hands on his head while he's marching because he somehow lost his cover in the chow line.
We never had that happen. We had there was a thing, I don't know if you guys know, if you're watching out there, the Navy white hat. It's traditional and been around for a long, long time. And when you're in boot camp, there's actually a detail called white hat detail. And the rule was you would go into the shower at the end of the day with your white hat on your head, and you would scrub it to keep it glowing white. And you would use shaving cream to do it, by the way. Rinse it off, and then throw it out the window, and the guys out there would catch it, and they would spin it, slap it, spin it, slap it. They would beat it half dry and then hang it in the hot San Diego sun for it to dry. So you had a clean white hat for the next day.
Yeah. The other trick, of course, was buying Effordent denture capsules or things and putting them in the rinse cycle of your wash when your white hat was in there, because that was the only way to whiten them. If you used bleach, it'd turn yellow.
Yep.
So, you know, and
brittle.
that would also work. And brittle. And that would work for your Navy certified twills, NCTs as well, the polyester uniform that we wear in the summertime.
Yeah, I dry cleaned those. I dared not try washing those at home. They were frightening. There's nothing like polyester uniform, a petroleum-based clothing to wear in an environment where fire is the number one killer of everybody in the military. It always made you feel so safe. Darin, what are you working on this week?
Besides work, obviously, yes. Actually, I hadn't thought about it. I haven't really started my week yet. My week doesn't usually start until Wednesday evening, and it goes until like Sunday or so.
Right. Well, I
have
know
to keep my mind off my day job. Go ahead.
I know that, and we won't mention any names, but I know that you are currently shopping your Captain Steel and other stories for publication. Right. So we're looking forward to that. Yep. And Demifoot is in sign up. And I don't know, someone told me, and I only heard this, Darin, it might be a rumor, but that some kick-ass artist did you a really good trading card for Demifoot.
He did. Yes, he did. And that will be revealed at some point.
I see how it is. Maybe after it's actually finished.
A guy who has no idea how to draw a city, but somehow he pulled it off. And didn't want to draw a city, and he's like, well, he's in the park. I'm like, yeah, but it's a city park, and he figured it out. He cracked the code, and it's a very good piece, and it'll be unveiled at some point in the nigh future.
In the nigh future,
Yeah.
So before we dive into the memes this week, we do have a new segment. Christy, where are you? Did she run to go to the potty?
Christy, never mind. I think I said that last week. She reminds me of like your Christmas tree on January 1st, out on the curb after leaving my living room covered in needles.
Oh. Saboteur Comics in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. The Itty Bitty City Committee. Yeah. So I was doing the trading card, and I realized I had put nothing in the background to indicate that he's an urban Sasquatch.
Right.
So I threw in the silhouette of a skyline back there. I don't remember who said it. It might have been you or someone else. So I was showing you. Are you going to put lights in them skyscrapers? No. Not.
But before you did that, I'm like, give it a street light or a garbage can or something. a drainage, a sidewalk drainage thing, whatever. It's like,
whatever. A crackhead leaning against that tree. Something.
Yeah. Yeah, put some doggy do on a sidewalk, whatever you can do. or a human do, actually, if it's California.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's San Francisco, you got to have that human poo on the sidewalk.
Yeah. There's an app that tells you where to avoid that, or that it's probably useless now.
Yeah, just remember the guy who ran San Francisco and who is currently running California into the dirt wants to run for president next. He wants the trifecta. First, I destroyed a city. Then I destroyed a state. Now I can destroy America. Hey, Dark Gift, what's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Hey.
Yeah, Abbo says all it needs is a sign that says city.
Their gift is in the Jesus, as the kids sometimes saw.
No, they don't. Nobody on earth says that, Darren. Nobody.
Sometimes said many years ago.
No one has ever said that in the history of things that have been said.
Okay. Well, gag me with a spoon.
So anyway, we were comparing notes backstage, Darren. In Southern California, SoCal, where Christy lives, it's 42 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Here in the deep
seems
south,
kind of brisk.
It is 77 degrees today.
Let's see what the temperature where I am. Cranking up AccuWeather because I'm an old man. I got it on speed dial. It's 39 degrees Fahrenheit where I'm at right now.
Jesus Christ. I could no more live up there than I could live on the moon. It is, I don't ever want to be in a place where it's painful just to walk outside.
39 is not painful. Come on.
Yes, it is.
When it drops below 12 degrees, below 12 below, that's when the air starts hurting your face.
Look, your natural body temperature is 98.5. You're almost 50 degrees warmer or colder. That's a significant drop. 81 degrees in California. Anthony says it's 43 in Jersey. 43 is about as low as I will go outside. Like anything below that, I'm not even going out. Like, honey, the house is on fire. We have to go out. Nope, it's warm in here.
So you're telling me, you're telling me the fire is in here? Yeah, I'm staying. Okay. Reminds me of that Far Side cartoon where the two goldfish are outside their fishbowl, looking into the fishbowl, and their little house inside the fishbowl is on fire underwater, and they go, "Oh, I'm glad we made it out of there." Now we're equally, of course, now we're equally screwed.
I was on the phone with my mother one winter many years ago, like in 07-ish, and it was cold. It was cold as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Hold on, Mom, I need to get a fire going." And she's all patient and everything. And then she comes back a minute later. She goes, "Wait, you don't have a fireplace?" I'm like, "You're right. I don't."
Can build a little fire pit right here in the middle of the living room.
Oh my gosh! So yeah, it's been an interesting week for me. I have really been. I don't know if you guys, how many of you guys are actual writers. One of the things that happens when you're writing kind of a suspense / mystery thing is you actually have to answer the questions that come up in your own head before you can, write them into the story. And I had 4 questions hanging on this new Jake Bishop novel, and I could not. I was banging my head against the wall trying to figure them out. And then yesterday, around sunrise, the answers just fell into place. Bam, 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 bam. I was like, whoa! So I went and I wrote them down in bullet form so I wouldn't forget them, because that shit happens in old age. And that lit the fire. So I wrote until my hands were aching yesterday, like long after the sun had gone. The wife was in bed asleep before I stopped. So I got a lot of writing done yesterday, Darin. Slacker.
Good for you. Well, good for you. I was wiping asses.
No, you were busy getting called a bitch, weren't you?
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
So Darin does customer support.
No, I don't. I do tech support for a company everybody knows. Yeah, for a company everybody's heard of, and, and they have some of the worst customers ever.
His customers got in line to call him a bitch yesterday.
Yeah. Because I told him, well, He had to update his device. He didn't want to do that.
Christy.
I wasn't. Oh, hey.
Yeah, bring your ass out here.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Hi, Christy.
Hi, guys. My boss called. I have a boss now.
She was in trouble. So, guys, I'm going to tell on you, Christy.
What?
We were backstage getting ready to do the show, and all of a sudden, Christy says, "Oh, shit." And her screen goes sideways, and then there's a crashing sound, and everything goes black, and she vanishes off. It was like watching the Hindenburg disaster happen in real time.
Yeah. I broke my headphones.
She knocked the whole laptop, microphone, everything in the floor. It's gone. So,
you guys,
good job, Grace.
We're getting new viewers. I've never seen Saboteur Comics before.
Sure, I've seen Saboteur hang around. He's an artist himself, and I think I'm streamed with him over on Omer Glitches. And of course, Anthony Romano is here. Always a pleasure to see Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
My brother from another mother. Yeah, there is a slight echo. That's on Christy's end because she's not wearing headphones.
Sorry, guys, I broke them.
Thank you for the godlike reverb.
Yes. I want to thank you.
Can you switch it to Der Führermeister for me, please?
So, Christy.
Yeah.
We have a new segment. As you guys know, Darren Wagner is the ultimate explainer of things. He explains things. Even when you don't want them explained, he will explain them to you. So we have a new segment where he's going to explain.
Even when you say explain this thing quickly, and then he goes on and on. That happened last week.
You guys, in case you missed it, Darren was on Christy's show last week, Creative Chaos. And she says, give us the elevator pitch for Demifoot.
You didn't say how tall the building was. The first floor, is this the Sears Tower, the Burj Khalifa, or how high are we going here?
Hold on now. Let's really paint the pictures. Darren gives an eloquent little elevator pitch, but you can tell the dead air frightened him, so he continued to expound upon the topic because that's what Darren does. And Christy is now 2 beers deep. Christy is a mean-ass drunk, you guys.
I'm just a mean ass.
So when he finishes, Christy says, yeah, that was supposed to be an elevator pitch. How tall was that fucking building?
It's all for entertainment purposes.
Yes. We endure the red plague.
Don't you call her plague. We need her.
She didn't like that. Look at that. She's got her serious face now all of a sudden. I think I stepped in deep doo-doo.
I just remembered I need to look at our pilled chat, see if anybody's in there.
You do need to do that, and go ahead and let's play that bumper for Darren. Darren has a new intro that he insisted on, so we're going to have that happen, and then Darren is going to share the word of the week with us.
Oh, there's a word of the week now?
Yes, he's sharing.
I do love Darren's vocabulary. By the way, it's impressive.
It kind of is.
Like I say, it was funny looking, more than most people even.
All right, go ahead and share a screen. He's sharing it with you backstage.
All right,
and Darren.
Today's special word of the week is cacoethes. Noun, an irresistible urge to do something inadvisable. Yes, that thing that you do now has a name. Cacoethes.
Otherwise known as fuck it. Fuck it as a proper noun. How do you say it again?
Cacoethes.
Cacoethes. I had a cacoethes moment. Yeah. This has been our new segment, Darren Explains Shit.
Yes. It'd be a great name for a ship, the USS Cacoethes.
He's the Greek god of fuck it.
By the way, shout out to Ghost Pepper for donating a cookie over on Pilled.
Hey, Ghost Pepper, glad you tuned in. We love Pilled. It's a absolute free speech platform. Highly recommend.
And also, can I give an extra additional shout out to Ghost Pepper for DMing me over on Pilled. We've actually been DMing for a couple of weeks, saying basically, I want to throw money at you, and I want Flip City issue 1 signed. And then I sweetened the pot and said, hey, I can take more of your money because I have the first run. We've actually run issue 1 twice. And our first one was super low print run because it was our test, you know?
Right.
And I have saved like 20 of those for our retirement fund. But so I sold him one signed, and he threw money at me last night. Thank you, Ghost Pepper.
Chris, two things about that. One, typically when a man throws money at a woman, that brings up connotations that are less than wholesome.
Well, that's the thing too. Like in DMs, he said something about peach chapstick. And I'm like, oh, we're getting a little racy. Ghost Pepper.
Yeah.
I'm a married woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting kind of racy there, no?
Yeah. So the other thing I was going to say was, now that I know you have those, you better save me one, because I'm going to want to get one of those from you, autographed. You and Scott both.
What one? You know, Kitty Phillips has kissed a magazine for a dude in Canada. That was requested.
This is coming from the woman that said, gee, I wonder how much cleavage I should show on this next launch.
You know,
anything for a buck.
Our friend Eccentric, you know, Kurt Parker.
Yeah.
I did ask him that question. He's like, Christy, don't do it. That's just not you. I'm like, what? I have boobs. And he's like, no, but you don't, you know, I'd actually feel weird if I saw your cleavage. And I'm like,
listen, I show my cleavage on this show all the time. And I don't charge a damn thing for it.
No, that's called a coin slot, not a cleavage.
The card
slot. Well, one time in a backstage, I did feel a little awkward because you wanted to show me your dog, but you had your shirt off. And
yeah,
I'm like,
that was true.
Cute dog. Turn your camera off.
My eyes. So, Christy, let's jump into this thing that we missed out on last week because our guest was so important. Chat, you guys ready for some memes?
Yeah. Everybody cheer. Cheer while I figure out how to do this.
It's a meme review. Meme review. Sorry, Christy. I just steamrolled right over the top of you like that. I didn't mean to do that.
There we go.
All right, so if you see a bulge in a conservative woman's pants, it's a gun. If you see a bulge in a liberal woman's pants, it's a dick. Just remember, the next time a blue-haired liberal woman comes running up and screaming at you, just kick her right in the dick.
So you don't like the word penis either, yeah? Because I don't. You said dick instead of penis. See, I don't like the word penis either. It sounds like someone belongs on your foot. You know, like, ow, I stubbed my penis.
That's funny because I did once stub my penis. I'm just telling you.
Oh man, hey, is Tanner here?
No, Tanner's not with us today. Tanner's not with us.
Okay.
But his placeholder will always be with us. So
okay.
Just so you
know. Too bad we can't put an image in there.
Yeah, we need to do that, don't we?
Yes. Yep.
Hey, Bert, why isn't China concerned about climate change? Because they already have a communist government. Yay! I don't know about you guys, but I have seen all the counter evidence to the climate hysteria, and I've come to the conclusion that apparently taxing yourself into poverty doesn't fucking change the weather. Just saying.
Well, the thing that has always gotten me about this is, okay, I guess we're moving on. No, that will work. Reminds me of Pigman.
Right. Now it's a legend, but it may be true that Blackjack Pershing, an American general in the Philippines, was fighting Muslims, and he let it be known that they were dipping all their bullets in pig blood, and the fighting stopped.
My brother came back from the Corps, after serving in Afghanistan. He said that the rumor that was going around was that there was one particular unit that when they would, right before they would kill a jihadi, they'd shove a hot dog up their ass. So because if they die with pork in their body, they can't go to Allah heaven, Allah land.
Yeah. La La Land. They can't even be touching pork. So like toss them a football, and when they catch it, shoot them. There you go. My child won't eat meat. What can I replace it with? A dog. Dogs love meat. If you've got a kid that won't eat meat, you have failed as a parent. I'm just saying. Hello, slow boy whiteboard. Welcome. Good to see you.
Slow boy whiteboard's here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, hello.
Do you agree that diversity is our strength? No. Did you guys see this little interview?
Yeah.
The little woke tard up top is interviewing Sydney Sweeney, and she tried to shame her into apologizing for the American Eagle jeans ad. And y'all, Christy Sweeney was having none of it. None of it. She stood her ground. Sydney. What did I say?
Christy.
That's what I said. Sydney, I don't know why you argue with me about these things. Sydney Sweeney stood her ground like the 300 at Thermopylae. I was so proud of her.
Yeah. And she did it in a nice passive-aggressive way, too, with a nice, soft voice.
Yes, and she threw that. You see it in the picture. She threw that hard resting bitch face at her.
Yeah.
It's just that was a complete home run. Hello, come in. Hello.
Oh, sorry.
The weather potato is not amused. Look, I don't even know why I put this in there. It just cracked me up. I never miss an opportunity to take a dig at the Doom Goblin.
Well, she is now of age, so you can. It's not like you're making fun of a child anymore.
That's right. She's an adult.
Yeah.
Now this is Christie's. I don't know why it's here, other than for our UK viewers, and I haven't even seen our UK viewers yet.
I was hoping Carrie would be here.
Yeah, but this is, if you post a mean tweet, expect this at your door. Last week we had not last week, but the week before we had a meme. If you guys remember, it was so true. It was Keir Starmer saying, the Prime Minister of Great Britain, we absolutely have free speech, and I will incarcerate anyone who says otherwise. Because there's no free speech in England anymore.
No.
Socialism is so great that people build boats out of trash and float away from it.
Yeah.
Will from Creators Outlet in the house. What is up? Good to see you.
Nerds.
It's always funny to me when I go meme shopping, Christy. I don't know if you've seen this, because Christy and I do go to meme sites and only pick the freshest crop for you guys. But every now and then you click on the replies, because there'll be like 600 replies, and you're like, what in the hell are people saying? And there will always be leftists actually trying to argue with the meme. And
can't handle it.
Yeah, the ability to reason their way through anything is just not there. So they get roasted, and it gets even funnier. So yeah, memes are just wonderful. I'm doing all right, Will. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well as well. I told that motherfucker to stop his cock-a-doodle-doos in the morning. My neighbor's dog came over one time there, and I was grilling out. I was doing just burgers, and I guess the dripping grease got his attention. And there's a drip tray under the grill.
Yep.
And he somehow managed to get his schnoz into that thing. And that hot grease cut on that nose lit him up. And I'm pretty sure that dog turned out to be the first vegan dog in history. Why shrink the size of government? I can't do Trump, you guys. No kings. Government should be involved in every part of your life. Yes, Daddy. I mean, I guess that is kind of the big news right now is there are communists and Muslims being elected all over America. And this is what McCarthy warned us about. McCarthy did nothing wrong. Hashtag McCarthy did nothing wrong. He was right.
And you know what state he represented, right?
New York.
What?
No, he was California, wasn't he?
No, he was Wisconsin's senator.
Oh, was he? Okay, all right.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We enshrined his tomb.
I personally, look, I agree with what's her name, the blonde conservative chick that's all controversial.
Ann Coulter.
Yeah, Ann Coulter. She wrote a book called "McCarthy Did Nothing," or "McCarthy Was Right."
Yeah, he did. She did.
He was right.
Well, what's going to be funny here is, okay, let's move on to the next one then.
I'm sorry. Here, pontificate, sir.
The new governor of New York. What's going to be fun is watching his feckless ineptitude. The very government infrastructure that he wants to enhance is probably going to be the thing that does him in.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Elaborate.
Well, I mean, the problem is he's promised all kinds of things that are impossible to achieve for his office and within the confines of his city. The idea of free food, it's like the most one-sided. It reminds me of AOC when she said, "Well, we don't have the money to pay for these programs." He goes, "Well, you just pay it." Yeah. You just pay it. It'll fix itself. Just pay it, and that will catch up with you quickly. I mean, I don't see this as any different than another failed mayor like Kwame Kilpatrick from Detroit.
Yeah, it's going to be an absolute shit show.
Yeah,
Margaret Thatcher, more than anyone else, summed up socialism better than anyone when she said socialism is great until you run out of other people's money.
Right.
And that's exactly what will happen. Hey, Omer Glitch, good to see you. Welcome to
Omer.
Welcome to the show. All right, moving. So anyway, when you see those liberal white women, just remember a big old bucket of retard juice. I bet he's thinking about other women. I wish he looked more like a goat, not a donkey. But yeah, open your eyes, boys and girls. You better get out and vote. And look, take at least one person with you when you go vote.
I forgot to vote in the California special election.
Christy.
The California spatial election. What do you have a space program out there? What's going
on? Darin.
Isn't that what she said? The California spatial election?
Oh, I don't have that thing set up.
She's looking for a burn.
That's the thing that sucks about these pro scenes.
How Europeans think Americans celebrate Christmas, and this is I don't know why this is funny because this is absolutely true. I mean, I've got mine up.
Yeah.
I've got mine up already.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Never put your Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving. What is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
When someone says entertainment and media are brainwashing our kids, hey, let's give some credit to our public schools. Absolutely true. Whopper in the Burger King commercial. The Whopper you get through the drive-thru.
I've seen a lot of these.
I don't know about you guys, but I have never once received anything from any restaurant ever that looked like the picture. Not one.
No. Well, those are sculptures.
Yes.
Those are yeah. It's like when you find out that in the commercials and on the cereal box when they have a bowl of cereal, that's Elmer's glue, and then they poured specially sculpted varnished cornflakes onto top of that Elmer's glue, and then they take a picture of it. That's what that is.
Yeah, it's a movie prop. All of that stuff.
Yeah. It's all like stage bread. Yeah.
I'm gonna do whatever I can to be unattractive to cis men. Isn't that what you've been doing this whole time? Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh my God! So anyway, listen, little pigs, barbecue sandwiches, wherever you are. God bless you. Do it the Lord's work. Ramadan special: pulled pork sandwiches, $2.99. Muslims eat free.
Hey, Carrie's here.
All right, Carrie's here. We can call it a show now.
Hi,
she
Carrie.
Missed the British one. She missed the British joke, but that's okay.
I mean, I'm just going to leave this one here for a second. Orange Man bad. Knock it off. You look stupid. You look like an idiot. You meant happy holidays, right? Right? That resting bitch face. I'm going to use that with the J.D. Vance side eye from the debate forevermore as responses to when someone says something stupid in a thread. Abo says the Earth's magnetic field is failing, so we won't have to endure the left much longer. Family, please, no politics at Thanksgiving. Me rolling up a Thanksgiving dinner talking about gun-grabbing commies. That's damn right. Pull no punches, take no prisoners.
With a megaphone.
Yeah, with a bullhorn.
Yeah.
Me, I'm 45, but I have the body of a 19-year-old. Prove it. Me, opens freezer. Oh my goodness. As much as Pooh missed Piglet, he really did enjoy that pulled pork sandwich. I mean, let's do remember, okay? Pooh's a bear, all right? He's a bear at the end of the day.
Yep.
So that pig, what was it? There was a pig and there was a kangaroo. He wouldn't mess with a kangaroo because those things can kill you. Wasn't there a goat? Was there a goat?
Yeah, I think there might have been Omer glitch. The reason why I'm echoing is because of Christy's. Christy's not using headphones, so I'm coming through on speakers with a delay over on her side.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. Who else was in the 100-acre wood though that Pooh would eat? I mean, I guess he would eat Eeyore.
Well, as a bear, which is an omnivore, he'd eat anything really. I mean, except maybe another bear.
Yeah, rabbit would be done for.
Yeah. Wasn't there I'm thinking of Bambi, the skunk in Bambi. That's Flower, I think was his name. That's Bambi though. That's not Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, that was Bambi.
I never read or watched Winnie the Pooh when I was a kid.
Oh, I did.
It was one character. Yeah, it was one character that I never really touched on. Mostly because the cartoon voice it was an older person's voice. I'm like, I don't get it.
It was originally Mickey Rooney that did Pooh. All right, next. Yeah. Finally, a 12-year-old that a Muslim won't touch. Gonvidich.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he would absolutely eat Christopher Robin. Just saying. Tigger would eat all of them.
Tigger would, yeah.
Tigger's a tiger and Pooh's a bear. That'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
We need to make a law that no. We've got enough laws. That'll be enough. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we only need 10.
And it's that time, you guys. It's that time. Spicy meme of the week.
Oh boy!
And Christy,
it's time to vote.
Do you have the poll up on YouTube?
It's starting right now.
All right. And it is also up on the Twixter if you want to get over there.
That's right. And I'm going to drop that link. So if you want to double your vote, double your pleasure,
vote like a Democrat. Vote more than once.
What?
Vote like a Democrat. Vote more than once. All right, here we go. Hey, have we met before? How the fuck would I know? Welcome to New York. And then, of course, the Sand People are a nuisance in any galaxy. Yep. All right, so you're voting for
True story. I was at FallCon in Minneapolis, Minnesota, many years ago, 20 years ago, and they had just gotten an influx of Somali immigrants, and a couple, two of them decided to go to the comic book convention. I only saw them from behind, and I assumed that they had cosplayed as Tusken Raiders. And I pointed to, and like, look, it's somebody dressed up like Tusken Raiders, and the guy they were with was, those are Somalians, and I'm like, oh, okay, but everybody thought it was funny that I thought they were Tusken Raiders.
Is there a difference? All right, so you're voting for either Sand People or what did you call this one, Christy?
Lady Trash Bags.
The Lady Trash Bags. I can't get past the women and the soy boys on the left would post the Handmaid's Tale images for the oppression that they feared under Donald Trump, and then vote for this.
Yeah. They love that
like
show.
Red more than, I mean, you like what? Black more than red? What?
Yeah. They it's a warning against this, but then they'll let this culture invade ours.
Yeah.
And anywhere they go, Muslims seek dominance in any location they are.
Yes, indeed.
And so, if they build a mosque next to your church, it's got to be bigger than any other church within sight of that mosque.
Yep,
on general principle for them. Yeah.
Yep, they will always make the ziggurat or whatever the hell they call the thing on top taller than the steeple of the tallest church, which is why my church installed an extending telescoping cross and used to throw. Oh, Omer Klish says we don't need to hear a woman speak.
He kept telling me to mute, so I muted.
I know, Christy, that may be the first time that a man's ever said shut up and a woman shut up. I'm just saying, it happened here first, boys and girls. You heard it here first. All right, so that's our spicy meme of the week. I'm just playing unmute. He's scared now, Christy. The wrath of Christy is a real thing, you guys. So I don't know. I don't know if you've ever seen her when she gets a couple of beers in her. She turns into something else. She's a mean girl. Look, she's on the phone.
A Harridan and a Termagant.
Save the words. Save them. All right, Christy.
Yes.
We've reached that point in the show where it's time to take a little break and take a look at some ads from our friends and sponsors. Not that we have.
Is it really?
Sponsors. Yeah, it is, because I need to go warm up my coffee.
Well, lucky you get a break.
That's right, woman.
Whose trailer do we want to see?
What's up, Bone? I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Both of the people are on this stream with you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you guys on this the other side. Bye.
Can I go get some Java?
911. What are you reporting?
We got someone or something crawling around out here.
Did you see what it was? Was it a person or an animal or?
I can't tell. All I know is that my central light came on and I just happened to glimpse and see this thing running across the yard. A good-sized man or something. Looks like a man. I don't know what it was. Just that it ran across the yard.
Okay. You've had problems in the neighborhood before?
Yeah, my dog was killed here just recently. I don't know what it was. Whatever it is, it's running. I couldn't catch it if I was going to chase it. But whatever it was standing up. I'm out here looking through the window now and I don't see anything. I don't want to go outside. Jesus Christ, you better...
Sure.
See up!
Hello?
Get somebody out here.
What's going on now, sir?
That son of a bitch is about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm looking right at him.
Uh-oh. Okay, hang on.
He's right...
Is he in your yard, sir?
Yeah, God, he's big.
Okay, what's he doing in your yard?
He's looking at me.
Oh, and the guy is on foot.
I don't know what... It's a big... real big person. That's all I can say.
Okay, but it is a person.
Yeah, I'd say it was a person, somebody really big. But he's all in black.
Is he a black male or a white male? Did you actually see whether, or was he just wearing black?
He's all black and he's big. He is big.
And we are back. Welcome back, everyone.
We are back. I thought you might have turned off your camera and taken off your shirt, Doc.
It's a kiss. It's a kiss shirt. He's not going to do that.
We.
A beat. What?
That dispatcher was trying to get that man canceled. She asked, black man or a white man. You know I can't answer that, lady. That's a trick question.
Yeah, they don't mess around though. You gotta identify. What did he look like? It's like, well, he was a male. Okay, great. What else did he look like? They won't say.
He looked like a man.
Was he light complected or dark complected?
Christy, don't use that accent. Anthony Romano is in the audience. You know.
Secretary says the 911 call about Darin out in the wild makes me laugh each time. Run, Darin, run!
It's like you know. I was talking to Anthony one time about horror movies. What kind of horror movies? And he says, I like The Dawn of the Dead. And I said, oh, you like zombie movies? No zombie in the movie. It's about infected people. You know.
Are you taking a shot at my publisher, Anthony Romano, my good friend, brother?
Playful one, yes. Yeah.
You get to do that on my show. I'm kidding. You can rip into him all you want.
I can't do a Sopranos voice, so
because he can handle himself. Hey, that 911 call, I had heard that before you started using it as a trailer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And either that man really saw what he says he saw, or he was on some seriously good drugs. That was some serious shit he was saying.
The thing that gets me about that is he knows what he's seeing, but he knows also that if he tells the dispatcher what it is, they won't send anybody out.
Right.
So he's trying to skirt around it, and I think that the dispatcher picked up on that vibe, and you know, so yeah, that's one of the more interesting things about that.
Human, right? I don't know what it is, lady. Just send somebody.
It's a person. It is a person. You know. See, what I would do in a situation like this is I would tell the dispatcher there's a gorilla or a bear in my yard. And because that's a plausible, I mean, gorilla escaped from the zoo, bear, depending on the place, you know, the place in the world that we're talking about. And that would get somebody out there prepared for something enough so that if they encounter a Sasquatch, they could still, you know, they're not going to come out there with muggery pellets or mace or anything like that. They're going to come out with...
I almost expected him to say, I don't know, but he's wearing a sombrero. Get the fuck out of here. Racist. Yes, racist.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot backstage about cryptids because it's an interesting topic, and I don't believe in a lot of them. And typically when I go on Christy's show and she does her Wheel of Conspiracy, I end up trying to debunk the conspiracies because that's just who I am.
Right.
But I want to believe in Bigfoot. I want to believe he's real. People are seeing something, aren't they? What do you think, chat?
People are seeing things, indeed.
They see something.
Well, it's one thing when you have a city folk going out into the woods and making a claim. It's different when you see somebody who's like a lifelong woodsman, who goes deer hunting or any kind of hunting every single year and has since he was a kid. All of a sudden saying, "Hey, this is what I saw." You got people that'll still try to you saw a bear, and,
yeah. I mean, if you've ever, and I have, if you've ever been so deep in a forest, or in my case, it's the lowland forests of the low country or kind of swamps, jungles. But if you've ever gone so far out that you literally can see no signs of humanity in any direction you look, and then it gets dead ass quiet, all the crickets stop, the cicadas stop, the frogs stop, even the mosquitoes. And you'll get the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I've only had one situation like that, but it was it was in the Mediterranean Sea when the boat surfaced for a swim call, and I went topside, and you look every direction, all you see is the horizon line. You don't see any man-made anything. We're the only thing within sight, and the only sound you hear is the slight wave action slapping against the hull.
Right.
And that was so disorienting. I had to go back down into the boat. I said, "Okay, I got my fresh air. I got my sunshine. I'm back." I was probably on deck. I was on deck maybe 5 minutes, and that was it. It was like extreme claustrophobia versus extreme agoraphobia. It's like I'm taking the claustrophobia.
I'll take claustrophobia.
At least there's some
500 Chuck.
Yeah.
Christy, mute yourself again, please.
Oh.
God damn it, Christy.
So, but it's an entirely different thing, when you're out in the middle of the boonies. Saboteur says questionable when we don't find things like bones, or have we? Listen, there are bears in my area where I live right now, and I have never found a bear skeleton in the woods.
Right.
Never. Not even one.
You'd be hard pressed to find a dead bear anywhere in the forest, in the woods where there are bears, or a lot of dead animals. I mean, except for when they stray into like human areas and like a hunter shoots them and just lets them lay there.
Deer. I have found deer skulls.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
And occasionally bird. You'll find some bird stuff, bird remains. But I have never seen raccoon. I have never seen fox, coyote, bear. We have all that around here. Never once have I seen it. And then you got to keep in mind how big some of these areas are. Like there are parts of the Tennessee Valley, Appalachia, that human footprints have not even set foot on. I mean, humans have not set foot on them. They're deep in those woods. And then the Pacific Northwest is even bigger.
The Rockies and stuff like that.
Yeah. So who knows, man?
Or the last people who did were like pre-Civil War, pre-Revolutionary War. It was there was some French fur trapper that went through there once a long time ago, and that was it.
Now, I don't believe that whatever this critter might be is like a missing link, because there is no missing link, there's no chain. I think Darin has a little bit different view. I think it's like what some people say is a Gigantopithecus. It's a North American primate of a different variety, and that's perfectly natural.
Right.
That's my take on it.
Yeah. The The one thing that makes me not agree with you on that one, and I'm fine with the idea of it being Australian. I mean, Joe Rogan agrees with you. He thinks that if it's anything, it's Australopithecus. But eyewitnesses say that when they see one, they have a hooded nose like ours, and that's one of the reasons why a hunter will see one in his sights. You have a bead on it, with his scope, and he just can't bring himself to shoot it because it looks just human enough, and he can't. I've seen this. I've read this many times. The hunters encounter them where they can actually see them like across a ravine or across a valley.
Sure. But then again, no one knows what
mm-hmm.
an Australopithecus face looks like. They can only conjecture.
Yeah. Right,
So
but I mean, every other primate in the world has nostrils that are fully exposed on the front of their skull, and hooded nose is a nose like ours. So that's one of the things where it says, like I've heard eyewitness reports that the only thing human about them is the way they stand and walk. Everything else is
they don't even walk like
yeah.
we do. Their gait is completely different.
Yep,
they
that's
stomp.
True. Yeah, and they don't walk on their knuckles. They've got a mid-tarsal break in their foot, which means that we have an arch in our foot. They have a mid-tarsal break, which means they can actually move more quietly in the woods than we can. Yeah, because their foot bends.
Yep. So I am hopeful that these things exist, but I don't know that they do. Now, there was a Bigfoot sighting just now walking behind Christy's chair. It was Ozzy, who is, in fact, a big-footed dog. So, yeah. Yeah, come on. Let's see that boy.
Yes.
Look at the size of that head.
Yeah, that's a big head.
Ozzy, what's up, buddy? Now, see, if I let my dog in the studio, she will break her neck trying to climb into my lap. And I think it's because she found out she gets on camera, and she's like what's the word for people that want to be on camera all the time?
Yeah.
A glory hound.
A glory hound. Yeah, she knows she's going to get some special attention if she's up in your lap in front of the camera, and she's made that association. It's kind of like smart dogs figure out that if they get a bath, that means they're going to get a lot of attention after they get the bath because they're so clean. People want to play with them. They get and so the smart dogs will actually not have a problem with you giving them a bath, whereas the dumb ones who always live in the moment will fight you and won't put together that all the fun they're having after the bath is because of the bath.
So just know that if your dog doesn't like taking baths, Darin just called your dog dumb.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my dog loves the water, but she's not like most labs. Like, I went and got a kitty wading pool for her in the summer and put it in the backyard. All she does is drink out of it. But when I let her in, the first thing she does after she runs around the house like a goof for a minute is she runs straight to the master bath and jumps into the bathtub and just sits there. Like, okay, you don't get a bath every day. That's too labor intensive. Sorry, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And why didn't you jump in your kiddie pool? Oh my goodness. All right. So anyway, let's check on the voting, Christy. How are we looking?
May I unmute?
Yes.
Okay, so apologies for any echoing that we might be experiencing. Let's see. It's looking like Lady Trash Bags is in the lead with 75% voting over on YouTube, and then it's 50-50 on Twitter right now. Oh, Doc, remember when we were setting up this poll and I was doing math? And you're like, you're doing math. And I did it wrong because it says we still have 12 hours left in that poll, but that's not true. No. We have like 5 minutes, maybe.
And by the way, she left out part of that conversation. I said, wow, it's amazing you're doing math while you're drunk and I can't do it sober. So
I wasn't drunk. Doc, you make it sound like I'm a fucking alcoholic.
No, not a fucking alcoholic, just a lush.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lush.
Just a mean drunk. Just a mean drunk. No, Christy's
I'm
not.
just mean.
I've never seen her drunk. I have seen her buzzed, but she gets mean. I'm telling you guys, she
It's mean.
like
Meaner
like
than a dog
like
shitting
Scott.
tax.
Scott was patting her on the shoulder like, "Easy, honey, easy, easy." I don't even remember what show that was on. That was on your show, wasn't it?
What were we doing?
I don't even remember. I don't remember.
Uh.
You were getting feisty with somebody. Oh, it was
Oh no! It was on. It was on.
Aesthetics.
The Three Beer Men.
No, it was on Aesthetics. What's his name?
That's right. That's right. It was on Eccentrics on Kurt.
Eccentric. Yeah. On Kurt with Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, something an alcoholic would say. I'm not an alcoholic. You are. That was the first time I saw it. She got savage with the dude because he wasn't capitalizing on some notoriety he had earned. And Christy called him out on it. And then her face got serious. And she really started lambasting him for it. And her husband, Scott, starts patting her shoulder all discreetly. It's okay, honey. It's okay. I'm just kidding.
I was just dispensing good advice, and I got passionate about it.
My favorite was when Christy's backstage and she actually hears me being polite to somebody, and then she goes, "When did Darin turn into such a bitch?" That was my introduction to drunk Christy. or
Damn, I don't even remember that.
Tipsy Christy.
No, I mean, in fairness to Christy, she's almost that savage when she's stone cold sober. So you know.
Well, I will admit also, I got passionate in a backstage once after. So I think it was one of Dillard's backstages. I saw that people were hanging out backstage after one of my shows where I had one too many, and I got super passionate about. Like independent publishing and everything, and I fucking started crying about it. And Dillard's like, "Oh, that's cute." And I'm like, "Shut up, Dillard! Don't make fun of me." And he's like, "No, I haven't heard anybody have this kind of passion in a long time." And I'm like, "So that happens too."
I missed that one, but I'm kind of glad I did because if I ever saw you cry, Christy, I think it would break me. I don't think I could take that.
It wasn't a sad cry. It was just like I was so full of passion and like heartfelt appreciation for what we're doing. I don't think it would have broken you. You would have been like, "Oh."
And beer.
Yeah.
Remember
Christy
the combo.
was crying in front of me, I'd be giggling my motherfucking ass off.
Because the first time Darin and I ever talked about Christy, he said, "That's that chick that kicked me in the dick." No, stepped on my dick.
I stomped on it.
Yeah.
Figuratively speaking, of course. Yeah. She can't do that all the way from California. Her leg's not long enough. But
But Darin thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it, just so you guys know.
I know. It was
Something you
it was
did.
like the topic of conversation for like a month.
Yeah.
I wasn't the one that kept bringing it up. Christy was. But
It's a little something about Darin you didn't know. He enjoys a good dick stomping.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just kidding, Darin. Love you, brother.
I got all these women in my life. Yeah.
What's this thing you're sharing on the screen right now? We'll take a real quick look at this here, boys and girls. If you
nothing really. It's just my campaign.
If you haven't done so yet, head on over to Fund My Comic and sign up. Get on the sign up list. All that does is get you alerts and information about the development of the book. Demi Foot, Urban Sasquatch by our friend Darin Wagner, and illustrated by the incomparable John Dillard. So just join that mailing list. And Darin, I haven't said this to you before, and I'm going to throw it out there now. Kind of a thing we do is, and that's maybe what you could use the card I did for, is if you sign up and then you later back the book when the campaign goes live, you get that card.
That sounds like it could be a good idea.
I think it is a good idea. I've done it on my campaigns, and a lot of people do it. So, yeah.
Yes.
Demi Foot over on Fund My Comic. Be sure you look it up.
Yeah, look it up, and we'll try to work on an elevator pitch. that actually for a short building.
Darin, can we show the card?
You want to see the card? Okay, let's take.
No, I don't want to see it. I want to show it. Can you show it? All right.
Well, let's see. Where did I put that piece? Okay.
So this one's like 90% done. I still got to finish shading it, but this will likely be a perk you get if you sign up now and you later back the book. You'll get this limited trading card by yours truly.
Yeah, and hold on, I put it in my Demifoot folder, and then I forgot what subfolder. Oh, here it is. Okay, good.
Everyone wants to get drunk with Christy, Carrie. Everyone.
It's a good time.
When we finally have a
I think it's a good time. Until the next day, I get what I call the boozy woozies. And, like, I have all kinds of guilt, and I'm like, what the fuck?
There you go. There it is. Look at that.
Ooh.
Yes. Doc noired it up a little bit for us.
Yeah, you know it's going to have a noir flavor if I do it.
Yeah. That's why I was so surprised it was in color. But, yeah, and very noirish. I love the stars, the twinkly starlight stars up there by the moon. Obviously, his figure, you can tell that Doc's put his own little kind of spin on Demifoot's physique, which he's allowed to do because he's an artist. And I am tickled pink with this card.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, Darin, this is the definitive Demifoot.
Well, there could be some truth to that.
Yeah, so if you guys want to get that card, I think Darin can make that change to the campaign. Throw it up there and put it out as a perk for sign up now. Get this card when you back it.
Will do.
Anthony Romano, are you still in the chat? Are you still out there? You can back me up on that.
He didn't react to my making fun of his accent, his Italian accent earlier, so I doubt he's watching now. He would have said something.
So he's got a bumper he plays that's what is it? Oh, I can't even remember it now, but it's the Tony Macaroni.
Tony Macaroni. Yeah.
So I called him one day because we had some business to do, and he answered the phone. I said, "What's up with Tony Macaroni?" And he said, and I quote, "Yeah, don't ever call me that."
Well, why does he play that in front of his? If he
and I was
doesn't
like
it?
I'm so sorry, dude. That was the question I had. You play it as your own intro.
That's why he likes Anthony, apparently.
Anthony's a trip. Good guy.
I accidentally called him Andrew one time, and once in a while I throw that at him.
It took me a minute to remember it's Anthony, not Tony, not Ant, not Andrew, not Andy. I don't know why I had that brain block, but I did when I first met him. All right, so let's start tallying things up here, Christy.
911, what are you reporting?
We got someone or something crawling around out here.
Did you see what it was?
Yeah, what are you doing, Christy? Okay, there we go.
What are you doing? What are you
She
doing?
loves my trailer. She loves my trailer. Yes.
I do. Everybody loves your trailer.
All right, last look. We've got the garbage bag people and the sand people.
Lady trash bags.
Lady trash bags.
And sand people.
I just love that response. How the fuck should I know?
All right, and the poll will be closing here in a couple seconds. It's looking like Lady Trash Bags has won. So 75% of the vote for Lady Trash Bags, and it was 50-50 over on that place.
The Twixter. But
yeah,
we had that poll up the week before, so we have to tally that in also.
that was 50-50 as well.
All right. So
Yeah.
So Twixt is a 0. And
Yeah,
it
so
comes out.
basically you won by 1 vote.
Yay. Bring up the tally.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this doesn't make sense. The boobs are covered up. I don't get it.
Wait, what happened?
I said the boobs are covered up. I don't get it. Why did it win?
Dude, Doc, you're catching up, buddy.
Yeah, just keep in mind if you hadn't moved the football one week,
we'd be tied.
those numbers would be different. Wait.
What?
We couldn't be tied. It's 11 total, so I would be in the lead.
Oh.
But you moved the football, you dirty wench.
Well, let's see what happens next week.
Yay!
Yay!
We have that sound effect. Come on, click it.
Oh, I can't in this scene. Hold on. There we go.
I'm through with this guy, Judge.
I'm sorry. I meant this one.
That was, by the way, literally a photo of Darin and Christy and I when we were young. So you know.
Gotcha.
It's a little frightening, actually. There was a couple of young boys and a young girl. The analogy there is the analog is a little frightening.
Yeah.
It's a little frightening is what it is. Hey, listen, Pilled. I want to talk to you guys first of all. Thank you for tuning in today. We love you guys. We're always glad to have you here. Chat, Saboteur Comics, Abo Grizz, Carrie, Stephen B. tuned in, Anthony Romano tuned in, and Bone was here. Good to see you, Bone. Omer Glitch. Who am I forgetting?
Ghost Pepper over on Pilled.
Ghost Pepper.
And also Madness Entertainment did raid us with Ghost Pepper and themselves.
All right, Madness. Good to have you. And LMAE. I don't know who you are, but thanks for tuning in. We were glad to have you here. This has been the coffee shop where we just get together and share a few laughs and talk shit. You know, it is what it is. It's a good time. It's have a cup of coffee and take a midweek break in the middle of the day and relax. So I hope you've enjoyed the show today. What the hell was that, Christy?
Oh, I was just thinking about relaxing, and it's not very relaxing for me lately. It's okay. Feel bad for me.
She has to produce the show while we get to just sit here and talk shit. So,
well, I'm also like working too.
Yeah. Hopefully she'll get to train her replacements soon.
Listen, you guys, in case you don't know, Christy started producing the show before she went back to her paying job. And she sucked as a producer, but she's really good when she's on the clock and someone else is paying her. She does a great job.
Yeah.
So thank your boss for me.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, just want to let you know I do this thing.
Yeah.
When you're not in the office. Hey, maybe one day he'll want to join and hang out with us. We'll see.
Yeah. I have ideas for him. I'm just telling you, this guy needs to be a publisher. He's got to get behind some stuff. By the way, Tanner Hurley, my regular co-host, he's dealing with an injury, service related, and he's just in no fit state to come on live. So he sent his love, and we send our love right back to him, and we're praying for you, brother. And I want to thank my other lovely co-hosts, Darren Wagner, you sexy bitch. Thanks for coming out and pontificating with us. And
yes, if you'd like to hear more of that, you can go to Art T. Bear's channel tonight if he decides to have the stream. He also has back problems. And it's called The Pontificators on Art T. Bear. It's spelled Thibbert. So if you're looking for it, Art Thibbert.
Yep.
But pronounce it RT Bear.
Yeah. Yep. And get over to Fund My Comic and go ahead and sign up for the mailing list for Demifoot. And you will stay updated as the book develops. Also want to thank Christy, who is not only our producer and a co-host, she is the publisher of Flip City Magazine, the absolute best parody magazine, including Mad Magazine, by the way.
Yes.
I agree. And I have very, very actual little to do with the actual publication of the magazine or content of the magazine. That is all the most hilarious men that I know, my husband included. And we've got our parody special edition out right now with Ben Sullivan. I think one of the best cartoonists. Like, I see other cartoonists in the space, and I think Ben blows them all away. He's freaking phenomenal.
And your husband, Scott, is one of the best comedic writers. I mean, that dude doesn't miss a beat. I could never in a million years, and I'm a good writer, I could not do what Scott does, man. That dude is amazing. So cheers to Scott and Christy. Flip City Magazine, currently over on Fund My Comic.
Woohoo! Yep.
All
Flip
right.
City 27. All right, let's get out of here.
Let's play us out of here.
Stacking up over here.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm tired of talking to you.
And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
Well, what do you know? I finally got the last word.
Good night, everybody.
Yes is the answer to that question, Terry. He would absolutely.